Hi, this is Kamera. My first few minutes with God, day 78, Deuteronomy chapter 24 through 27. Moses is still addressing the children of Israel. Remember, these are his last words to the children of Israel before he dies. And as continued, he talks about a man who divorces his wife. And if she marries again, something happens to the second marriage, she cannot remarry the first husband. He talks about what should be done to kidnappers, serious skin diseases, and when someone borrows something from you, how you should treat them. Pretty respectful what he says, though. Never take advantage of the poor. So you see that these regulations are basically just teaching the children of Israel how to love one another, how to do things in order and through justice. Do it by justice. There should be true justice. He says how we should remember the foreigners, the orphans, the widows, and during the harvest time, leave a little bit for them. You'll see how he says if you leave a basket full of grain, just leave it there. Don't just go back for it. Leave it there for the less fortunate. The grapes, when you clean your vines, don't clean every grape off. Leave some for the orphans or the widows, the foreigners, any of them who may need it. And also those sins that the parent or a child does, then they should be the one that should be punished for their sin. It shouldn't trickle down to the next person. Talks about judgments during disputes, how to handle that. Even with your animals, don't muzzle your animal, your ox, when he's trying to eat. He also talks about marrying a widow, the sister, how the man should, if he has a brother dies and he has no son, then the man should marry the sister-in-law. But then if he doesn't, so he goes over that. The honest scales. You must use honest scales. Dishonest scales are detestable to God. He also tells the children of Israel that they need to go back and they need to destroy the Amalekites, erase them, because they had no mercy with the children of Israel. They attacked the children of Israel while they were exhausted. And he also tells them that upon entering the promised land, that first harvest they get, that portion should go to God, a gift to God, and that they should worship him and celebrate him, and there should be this declaration, and it's also, he actually tells them what they should say. Every third year, there should be a specialty tithe given to the Levites, the foreigners, the orphans, the widows, and there's a declaration they should say as well. But he tells them, Moses tells them, today you have promised to obey God, walk in his way, do it wholeheartedly. You have declared the Lord is your God. The Lord declared you are his people, and you must obey all his commands, and he will set you on high above all nations. This nation, his nation, are holy. We are holy. We are that holy nation of people. Moses and the leaders, they charged the children of Israel to set up these stones, these large stones, place them on, when they enter the promised land, these large stones, place them on Mount Ebal and plaster them. And then once they do that, they need to write all of the instructions that God had given them. Yeah, place them on that mountain, and they should, 6 of the children of Israel, the tribes of Israel, should proclaim a blessing. The other 6 should proclaim a curse. And then the Levites, they go through all these curses that they should say on that same day. And it's basically a curse on you if you serve idols, a curse on you if you disobey your parents, curse on you if you sleep with animals, that type of thing. So he goes through those curses as well. So there you have it, guys. That's day 78, Deuteronomy, chapter 24 through 27. You have a God-filled, blessed day.